Living it, loving it, Gigi Mod style. Welcome to my live stream. I know that this was supposed to happen yesterday, but if you watched my video from earlier today, I went and did some shopping and went to lunch with my husband, and we came home and I took a nap, and that was that. I didn't get anything else done. So I thought, well, Miss Molly, Miss Molly arrived today, and I thought that I would do my shout out video today for April 8th, who sent me Molly, and do the live stream and explain to everybody what I have in mind for Miss Molly. Now, I'm going to wait just a few minutes before I tell everybody what I have in mind until maybe I get one or two people to pop in. But I hope I am public. I do hope that this is public. Hopefully somebody pops in here sooner or later and lets me know. Hi, Flippy, thank you. I always thought maybe I had messed up and had this on private or something. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. I got Miss Molly in the mail today. Isn't she adorable? And I am going to be doing stop motion. Awesome, thank you, sweetheart. I'm going to be doing stop motion videos with little Miss Molly. But she needs to have a little makeover first. Well, hello, Bob. I'm glad you made it, Bob Brown. This is a Dolly channel. I will be talking about this little Dolly today. So if that's something you're interested in, stick around. If not, I don't mind if you keep scrolling, okay? Miss Molly here is going, I love the red hair too, but I am going to have to cut it, unfortunately. Being that she is what they call a mini Blythe, they are top heavy, and they've got all of the beautiful long hair, but this is going to make it very hard for me to get her to stand up so I can do the stop motion. So I'm going to have to cut some of her hair off. And she is going to get a bit of a makeover. And the reason for that is, and actually I'm going to change her clothes here in just a few minutes. What I have in mind for Miss Molly is that she is going to become my little outdoor girly. Okay? I am going to make a diorama of a campsite for her. It's going to have, let me see, it's going to have a tent and a fire pit and, you know, cooler with the food and so on and so forth. And she's going to have a little companion who I will introduce here in a few minutes. I have a plan to... Well, Dorian, if you don't want to listen to me, bye-bye. Thank you, Flippy. I was thinking there. I just removed him. So, not just deleted him, I removed him. So, I plan on having like a little creek run through her diorama so she can go fishing and some other things. It's going to be really, really cute. And you guys are going to help me decide on everything on my channel, okay? So this is what I have for her today. I'm going to get her out of this frilly little girly outfit, and we're going to put her in something that... Well, hello, Melissa. I'm glad you made it. We're going to put her into something more fitting going camping. So what I have to put her in today is this little shirt. These little cargo pants. Aren't those adorable? Little cargo pants. A pair of hiking boots and a backpack. So she will be better set up to go camping. I also have a few bags here, guys, of stuff. Let me get her shoes off. Like this. Just random cup. I got this big one and this little one of stuff that I'm going to go through and pick out that will work for a camping outfit. As I was telling, and what I plan on doing is the diorama will probably be about 2 foot by 2, a foot and a half by about foot and a half. It's not going to be very big because, well, she's not very big. And it's going to have trees and a creek and all that. And when I do the stop motion stuff, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is where she'll go fishing, she'll go hiking, she'll meet little forest critters in the woods. Like, I might have to cut these pants because they may be a little big. Well, I'm going to have to glue them, but look how where they come. They go all the way up to her chest, but we'll glue them on her so that they stay on her. And we might have to put her back in her dress until I can do this. Well, hello, London. I'm glad you made it. Now, as I was telling others, this is a dolly channel. I do talk about little dollies and other kinds of stuff. So if that's something you're interested in watching, sweetheart, you're more than happy to stay. But if this is something that freaks you out or is not something you want to be part of, hi, baby. You love dolls? Wonderful. Then please stay. Everyone, Makeup by Megan is my daughter, so I am so glad she is here. As I was saying, I'm going to have to cut and glue these pants and everything on to make them fit her a little bit better. But at least she'll have some clothes on that better work for, I don't know how, that shirt might not work. That shirt is really, really big. But we'll have to work that out. Yeah, I might have to cut that shirt down too. I will get them to fit her though, I promise. All right. Like I was saying, I want to go through these things I have here to find things that will work for a campsite. So first, I have this. I bought this little girl right here. It's going to be part of my the Welcome to the Four Seasons. This is going to be Lyra's little girl. Okay, the one that her baby daddy took away from her. So she is going to, because her little girl was, I do believe, like maybe 3 or 4 years old. 3, maybe 2 or 3. And this little girl will work beautifully. So she doesn't need all of this other stuff. Yes, they are. They are incredibly tiny and but they have those giant heads. And that's the funny part. They have those big old giant heads that make it really hard. There, see, she got her little dress on. So she's got her clothes. You know, I wonder something. Hang on just one sec. Just going to try something real quick here, just to see if they fit. Because, honestly, this little girl's clothes are about the same, or body size is about the same. Let me try this. And then I could take this. Oh, come on. Get your feet in there. Hang on, guys. Skipper doll clothes would be way too big. That's kind of what these are. These are the clothes that I use for like my dolls on the Four Seasons. This might work. Hang on. Oh, give me just a second, guys. You know what? This might just work beautifully. Let me get it up over her shoulder. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They fit. Look at that. They fit. Okay, so what I might go ahead and do is leave her in this outfit, but paint it. Like paint the shorts like a khaki color and give her shirt a different color. And might have to glue her feet into the boots. But look at that. Look at that. I think that might work. If I painted her pants, like give her black shorts and a different color shirt. And with boots being as big as they are, and put a little hot glue in the bottom of them, they might help her stand up. That works nicely. Now, what else is in this kit is, okay, there's this little thing, but I don't think it'll fit. Unfortunately, mini Blythe dolls have big heads. So she might not get the hat. But there is this little set. It looks like a paddle board with a paddle. That is an adventure that Miss Molly could go on. So we'll keep that. And inside this is a water, which all of these I'm going to paint to look more realistic. Yeah, I might have to go and pick up another little see if I can find some accessories for these little dolls, because if that is the case, it might work to fit her better. Okay, you see there's the little cup. I will paint that to look better, more, and the camera right here. I don't really think she needs the purse to go camping, so just those two things will be kept. And then I have this bag of stuff right here. Okay, honey. Megan's going to send me some ideas, but let me see what's in here. We're going to dump this out on the table and go through it. Oh, look at this. There's little butterflies that would work to decorate in her campsite. Might use those. And I'm thinking that this here would make a nice, I'll paint it to look different. I'll make it look like an igloo, but a cooler. What do you guys think? Would that be about the right size for like on her campground? But like I said, I'm going to make a diorama that looks like a campsite for her. And let me see that. What else is in here that would work for her? No, I don't see anything else that will work. And I don't think she needs shoes that size, do you? Yeah, I thought it looked like a cooler, so that'll work. She even has her little black backpack, and we'll get that all done. Now, this one here has got a few things in it that might work for her. And the first thing I see is this. I think that is, I don't know if it'll fit her big old head, though. Guess what? It won't. She has too big a head for a little head. So, that won't work. But let's see what else is in here. Going to make a mess. Dump all of this stuff out. Oh my goodness. It's icky. What now? Turn the butterflies in. I could do that. I could at least turn one or two of them into bees. I'm going to be, now, I'm kind of going through this to see what I have, and then I'm going to kind of go through and make a list of stuff to make her diorama with, so that I can start picking things up a little at a time. And, make her, oh my goodness, what a mess. I did not realize I had so much junk, you guys. I save, whenever I get things in the mail or Elixir of Life here, guys. Gotta have my coffee. Hi, there's Deidre's. Hi, Dee. Little Miss Molly made it. Look at. She is here, and we are going to start working on her new adventures here at Gigi's. I'm right now going through all of my junk and finding things for her to use. Do you see these? I think those would fit her big old head. They're diving goggles. Hi, Bangton girl. I'm glad you made it. This is a Dolly channel, and we will be talking about little dolls, okay? So I have this little thing. I'm going to put this in her. She might do a diving video. It's all things that I can use in her adventures. Now, a lot of this stuff is way too big or just way out of what I need. Ooh. I did not know I had that. It's a little baby bracelet. Isn't that adorable? I might have to put that on one of my reborns. Ooh, I do have one that might, I have one that might actually fit her head. Let's find out. Look at there, it fits. We'll keep that. Oh, there's another baby blanket I didn't know, or baby bracelet I didn't know I had. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there is a lot of junk in here. Oh, let me see. It's a box. I don't know what I would use it for, but it's a box. Don't know what's in it, but it's a box. Oh, look at this. These little shoes. I wonder if they'll fit her. They're toeless, which won't really work for camping, but there's a pair of little shoes. And another little purse that we really don't need. Wonder if that will work. Is that a little too big for... Well, she doesn't need that to go camping now, does she? There's a little table that might work in her campsite. We will keep this. Just what I'm talking about as her campsite, you guys, is I'm going to do a diorama that's, about this big. About this big by about this wide. It's going to have trees. It's going to have a tent. It's going to have a little creek running through it so that she can go fishing. I plan on using fairy lights in the trees, and inside the tent I want to, wire a fairy light in there so that it looks like she's got a little lantern hanging inside her tent. She's going to have her sleeping bag and her little Dora Dolly in there. And guys, I do have a companion for her. Would you guys like to meet Miss Molly's companion? Oh, these will go, won't they? We'll put those in her camping stuff. All right, let me introduce you to, here, we're going to take her shoes off so she can help me here. Everybody, this is Miss Molly's companion. This is Max. And I am going to paint Max. He's going to get his own little makeover too, because I'm going to paint him to look like a little Springer Spaniel. With the white fur, with the brown ears and the brown liver spot, the spots and the little, brown tip on his tail. And he is going to be Molly's companion as they go hiking and camping and mountain climbing and maybe even canoeing on a river, and all that, whatever I can come up with for these two to do in stop motion is what we're going to do. Now, Max doesn't really move much, but I can move him around in it. Yeah, I thought so too. It's perfect size. So Max and Molly will be having their very, very own adventures here on my channel. I plan on maybe a couple times a month, every other week she'll have her own Is she a mini me? Well, yeah, she could be. I do have a mini me. I have several mini me's. Um, Now, I will be, like I told everybody, I will be having to cut some of her hair off. I love her hair. It's so soft and it is so cute. But because mini me's have, or mini Blythes have so much hair, she's very top heavy. She's got a big head and a lot of hair, and it makes it really hard to stand her up. So she is going to get a haircut. She's going to get a makeover. I will be working on that, and then I will show you guys her makeover and Max's makeover here in the next couple of days. And I will be going through and going shopping. I'm probably going to do a lot of shopping at Dollar Tree and finding trees and different things. Her little fire pit, I plan on using a one of those twinkling tea lights and gluing sticks and stuff over it and stones around it to make her a fire pit. I plan on maybe, she could run into a bear, or she could run into a deer, she could run into raccoons, all kinds of the little forest animals that are out there. She could probably, she could make friends with all of them. You never know. She might become animal whisperer, if you know what I mean. So we're going to have a lot of fun with little Miss Molly here. We really are. Once I get going and get everything done that I want to do, we're going to have a great time. How many mini-me's do I have? Let me see. Margie, Moby, Min, little Mel, who is in, she's my Barbie mini-me. The only one I don't have a mini-me in is actually, I've got mini-me's in the Blythe House. I've got this little girl, I've got mini-me Barbie. The only one I don't have a mini-me in is, in my reborns. I don't have a mini-me in my reborns. I don't have a little red-headed reborn. That may have to change. It really may. All right, guys. I am going to get off of here. And I appreciate all of you joining me today and welcoming Miss Molly to my house. And we are going to have so much fun together. And you guys are going to help me all along the way to figure this out, okay? All right. I am going to go. All of you have a wonderful day. From me to you. Be happy. Be safe. Be sensible. And do your very, very best to behave. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.